There's about 45 active astronauts right now, and half of us are active duty military, and it's our honor to represent each service there in the manned space program. We recently, a couple years ago, phased out the space shuttles. We no longer have the ability as the United States of America to launch our own people from American soil, and we're contracting that service through the Russians on a Soyuz rocket. I echo that same sentiment, and we're turning the corner, and very soon, in about a year and a half, 2 years, you'll see American flagged rockets launching from Kennedy Space Center. We've got two companies, Boeing and SpaceX, that are...
If you want to find out what it takes to make a great man, all you have to do is look around, and you'll have your answer. As a prisoner of war, you quickly learn to choose your words carefully when speaking with an interrogator. The other evening, I discovered that you must choose your words even more carefully when speaking with your wife. To say thank you to one another, and that we shall never forget. In doing so, we pay tribute to all of America's warriors, past and current. So would you please join me at your table and shake the hand of a fellow veteran and say thank you. Let's do it. Mentally, they removed all of our senior leaders from our ranks, and we were left to fend for ourselves as individuals, cellmates, and small groups of Americans. Yet we still successfully resisted the efforts of the North Vietnamese Camp Authority to exploit us. The question becomes, why? An answer is provided by Colonel Galen Kramer, American Vietnam POW friend of ours, with what he calls his inverted resistance pyramid. Picture, if you will, a pyramid. Turn it upside down on its point. In the upper half of this pyramid are a variety of reasons you might choose to resist exploitation. Some resist it because of training, heroic acts of their friends, love of country. And would you believe we had some Americans in North Vietnam who were absolutely terrific resistors because they were obstinate people? Do you know anyone here this evening like that? I have met none so far.
The drive was relentless. Pete was at every Post 1 event, oftentimes hours before it started to set up, and oftentimes hours afterwards to break it down. Membership meetings, Veteran Health Fair, Founders Banquet, Operation Holiday Heroes, Post parties, Memorial Day ceremonies and picnics. It just goes on. Pete ran what I call the Pete crew. Poppy, color guard, logistics magnet, you name it. Pete was so full speed ahead that I worried that he would burn out, but I was wrong. There was no burning Pete out. And I remember when we had our first Thanksgiving feed last year for homeless veterans, I specifically told Pete not to come. I wanted him to spend that day with his family because he does so much for the Post. And he ignored me. I forbid him, and I learned the powers of the Postman Commander that day. Over the last 2 years, Pete had become my trusted advisor and friend. And when I thought that I couldn't do it anymore, I thought, well, I got to step back. You know, I got too much going on. I thought, well, how can I look at Pete in the eye and do that when I know how much he gives? So I drew, and I still do, draw my inspiration from Pete. And to say that Pete was the heart and soul of Post 1 is an understatement. He embodies everything that the VFW Post 1 stands for. What it means to be a shipmate, battle buddy, and a comrade. Pete is buried in Fort Logan with some family members, but he'll forever be part of Post 1. We named our annual Memorial Day picnic out at Post 1 burial grounds of Fairmont after him. And thanks to Treasurer and the Boss for raising the funds and installing a granite bench at this site, Pete will forever be with us for generations to come.